Capricorn. How you doing, you little devils? Welcome to my channel. Through the eyes of Whitney Moon. All 7 of my eyes. I can think of myself as a spider. Multiple minds. I just said, I have multiple minds? Oh. Multiple eyes, multiple minds. Take what resonates. Okay, here we go. Okay. Sometimes it's worth watching my facial expressions when I deal the cards. It can sometimes tell you the entire message. This message is fucked. Pardon my language. But somebody, like there's been a few deaths I've been picking up. I'm a reaper, so reap what you sow, you know what I mean? There's a karmic relationship here. And I said that, which is why I chose these black cards, because black cards have this specific message, karmic relationship. And I saw the word karmic relationship, and I can't actually believe that it came up. I think somebody that's been sitting on death row for a really long time is getting the pug pulled. I don't know if they have a pug. That's a dog, right? Yeah. Okay. Or you have a pug. You're going to be healing from this. Okay. There's the coffin. That's the death I'm picking up. There's I like you. It's kind of in limbo. So I don't really think you like this person. So say they were somebody on death row. They want you to come to their execution and you won't go. Okay, coffee cup in reverse. There is no meeting here, okay? You're going to heal from this death, and why I feel like someone's dying, okay, and going straight to a very dark place, is we got ascension in reverse. We have love in reverse. We have ascending in reverse, and then hammer, which is sabotage. Hammering it in. So, and there's the coffin. It hammers the coffin shut once and for all. So I feel like this was a monster. Okay? This was a monster. Like a Ted Bundy, Charles Manson. Okay? Sitting on death row. And you think that they're going to get out. That's the thing, is because they're okay. Oh my God. Is that why? So my sister watched this documentary, okay, about a man, just the other day. She watched it about a man who killed these 2 people. He was sitting on death row, okay, and these graduate students reopened his case, and he was a black man sitting on death row. So they got this man out of death row, okay, back into trial, and they put this other guy in jail. So these stupid fucking students, okay, that don't even get in trouble at the end, but the state is very fucking upset with themselves that they even let this happen. But they let a man off death row that had witnesses, eyewitnesses to what he did. And these college students came in, they fucked with all the information. They got this guy out of death row. So there is actually a way that you can get people off death row, because not everybody is guilty of what they've been accused of. Right? Like all of a sudden, because then once they released that man and said he didn't do the crime, they arrested another man, right? And had him sit in jail for 17 years until he could prove that he didn't do it. Like, so that's the thing, is like, I feel like someone that's been sitting on death row has been trying to get out, okay? And they've seen it happen, because it can happen, right? If they're wrongly accused. But clearly this person is not getting out, okay? We got not today in limbo, healthy choices in limbo. We've got the chaser in limbo, and then we've got the axe with karmic relationship in reverse. So this karmic relationship now is depleting, okay? Whatever, the mission is done, I just heard. And that's why the axe comes out, because then the energy is able to cut and you're able to break free, right? Like anybody that dies, immediately that attachment towards whatever was here is now not anymore, right? That's the whole point of death. Okay, so yeah, this person can't get out. They're trying to get out, which is the chaser. They're even trying to escape. I also got escape from Alcatraz. Like they're actually even trying to escape because they are hell-bent on getting out. They do not want to be put to death. So give me this part of the karmic relationship that is going to be transitioning into the darkness, please. Okay, so we got Queen of Swords here in limbo, High Priestess. I think this person, yeah, they lie. That's why they think that they're going to be able to get out of prison. It's almost like this person's a pathological liar. They've believed everything that they've convinced themselves of over the years, right? So they've convinced themselves that the lies that they told to begin with are true, which is why they thought they were going to get out of jail, but they're not, okay? We've got Knight of Cups in reverse. We're going to get to that in a minute. Six of Cups in limbo. I do feel like this is the connection. They are a part of your past. They may not necessarily have been, like, I mean, honestly, I'm getting, like, I knew somebody in grade school whose mother's sister was, like, brutally murdered in Quebec, in her apartment downtown. Like, it happens. Like, people get killed. They get murdered all the time. For the most part, it just doesn't come out. Like, nobody really reports it, right? Because they don't want to put the city or the town in mass hysteria, so they really don't talk about it. There's a lot of things the media chooses not to talk about, and that's to protect the viewers, right? So I feel like this is some twisted part of your history, right? Like, this person could have tried to kill you, or they did kill you, and you're watching beyond, and you're in this realm now in another body, but your soul knows what I'm talking about, that you were killed some other time, and now this person's getting caught for it. Because that's the thing, is it doesn't necessarily mean it's all in 3D. Like, I pick up 13, 14 different dimensions, right? It could be in any dimension. This could be happening in any dimension, but I feel like the imprisonment is like a 5D kind of thing, but the death is going to come out in 3D. Okay. We're also getting a stay-at-home parent. So this person, this monster, okay, obviously stayed at home. So what they could have done is they could have been almost like somebody that just stalks its prey, right? Because they have nothing to do. So they just obsess and compulse over other people's lives, which is like totally psychotic. And then jealous ex in limbo. So like I feel like this person could have even wanted to date you. And because you didn't want to date them, they tried to kill you. Or they came after you. Or they got so obsessed with you in some way. You know, like you could have been on Tinder or Facebook or something and you got a stalker. And this person became obsessed with you. Because they're not necessarily a jealous ex. It didn't necessarily have to go either or. But you might not have been attracted to the fact that they were at stay at home. You know, like people have to leave the house. Not everybody can stay at home all the time, and you might not have been attracted to that. Somebody's a stay-at-home parent. Like this person stays at home. Like they're psychotic, they're masochistic, I just heard. Entertainment only in reverse. Yeah, so I feel like this person could have like a massive sex addiction, sex addiction. Don't really know what they want, so they indulge in very S&M activities, very brutal, always, like, I can see defecation, urination, this whipping and chains, and this person really, like, they could be into really hardcore porn. They could have even done massive things to children. They could watch child porn. This person is a very sick and twisted individual. Okay, so what did they get arrested for? The truth came out about what? What did this person do? Now I'm getting OJ. What the fuck? How does this even happen? Look at this. 2 5 of Swords come up together. One in reverse and one upright. And the one in reverse is jealous. Jealousy, background drama. And this one is fight back. So there's 2 that attack you in front of you, 2 that attack you behind you, and you're just in the middle. What was the question I asked? Did I ask a question? Sometimes I forget the question that I ask. Like, what did they do? Oh, yeah. Okay, what did they get arrested of? That's okay. What did they get arrested of? So they were the ringleader of something. Okay, they were a ringleader. They did something in the background. They did, like, we got an Ace of Swords and an Ace of Wands that came out in limbo. So I think this person, like, I see child porn. Child pornography. I see them being the ringleader of something that is very, very illegal. Ooh, role model in reverse. Like, this is not somebody that you would look up to or somebody that you would even be interested in. There's the institution. There's another 6 of Cups. Like, this person is definitely a part of your past. Okay, narcissistic direction, okay, and then we've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. So this person was trying to make money doing something, okay, they even, I mean, again, I got like serial killer to begin with. So this person needs to be institutionalized. If they haven't been institutionalized already, they need to go back. Because this is a very sick and twisted individual that is really all just about entertainment and entertainment only. They don't care who they hurt. They don't care what they do. They need to be taken away from this world. They need to be killed. They are in a jealous rage about things that they don't even know anything about. This person's very dirty. They're very toxic. Ew. Ew. Okay, so what's this have to do with you? Ten of Cups. Both in reverse. This is like, you need to get this person out of your family. This person has to leave. That's why. And you know what I'm getting to? So I worked really closely with this guy for a couple years. And he struck me as somebody a lot like me. Like, he was very quiet, but loud, like kind of reserved and held back. He was just, I don't know, like I could tell that he was a very broken person, okay? And I couldn't really understand if I liked him or if I didn't like him. I don't even think it was a point of that. I think it was just like, oh, this is blah, blah, blah. You know, he was always just around. Like, I didn't like him or not like him. I didn't, you know, like, he was just who was around because I worked with. And then I found out that he had been arrested for distributing child pornography. When he was arrested, he was found with copies of child porn. And I saw his brother a few times and never talked about it. We come from a very small town. It was very hush hush. The fact that this guy made it into the newspaper, I couldn't even believe. Like, he made front page fucking news on what he was caught doing. But we never talked about it. So I don't know if he was the distributor or if he was the creator or if he was just doing it to make extra money and he didn't want anything to do with it. He just distributes it, you know, like a drug dealer doesn't smoke its own product. He's just distributing it. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I never spoke to him. He did time. I don't even know if he did time. He was arrested. I have no idea what happened, but all I know is that when he was caught with. And that's the thing, is like, he needs help. He needs to go somewhere and get help. Because if he is and was watching that type of stuff and getting off on it, or if he was distributing it and getting off on it, or distributing it like there's no problems with it, somebody like that needs help, because children are not supposed to be exposed to anything like that until no one should ever be exposed to rape or sodomy or engaging in sexual activities that they are against, right? Like, your body is yours. You are the one that says what happens to it. And when other people take control of your body, right, then that leaves you with an uncontrollable response to your body for most of your life, because you want somebody to control you because you're used to that abuser controlling you in that moment, right? So a lot of victims become part of this, I need to be controlled, right? And that could be this person. Like, you could have been with somebody that's this dangerous. Like, you don't know how much people hurt people. Like, you don't know what kind of background this person has. And honestly, there could be somebody in your family that's that sick and that twisted that they're selling child porn in the background, and you're sitting down with them every night for fucking family dinner. Like, I mean, the guy who ended up doing it that I worked with, I couldn't believe. And then I found out also from somebody in my family that their father went to jail for child pornography on his computer. He was like in his 70s. So, I mean, to be honest, it's way more common than you think. And that's what's so disgusting about it, is because, you know, then I watched this program that they, by law, are allowed to make pornography look like there's children involved by animating and augmenting their faces. And so what does that do? That just gives somebody the idea to go out and do something. Like people feel like they're on the right side of the law, like they're doing something because there's all these addicts, and so they make children's sex dolls and they make child porn, so then people don't go out and act on it. But what they don't understand is that by watching that porn and by engaging in those activities with this synthetic material makes people want to go out and act it out. Right? That's the problem. And, you know, like now all these movies are coming out with all these demons and people summoning demons and sacrifice. Like, what do you think that's going to have people doing? Like, people are going to be going out now and doing rituals and sacrifices and bullshit, thinking that they're going to get with Sabrina the Teenage Witch God. Like, it's so fucking stupid. Like, and it needs to be stopped, and that's why this person needs to be institutionalized. They need to be heavily drugged and medicated to allow their minds to regress for a little bit and settle down, and then reintroduce why do you like very unhealthy behaviors. Because this person makes very unhealthy choices, okay? Healthy choices in reverse and limbo. They don't know how to make the right choices for themselves. So then the universe is like, okay, we have to cut you down. If you don't know what the difference is between right and wrong, we can't have you running around out here. Because what you're doing, just because everybody else is doing it, doesn't make it right. Right? Be the person that stops the cascade. Be the person that stops the domino effect. Right? Be that hero, not the one that continues down a road and allows something because everybody else does. Right? That's disgusting. And nobody, like, now we got as above, so below, but we got below up here. Like, this person, this is hidden. Okay, this is very hidden secrets that you need to get away from. Six of Swords. You need to get away from this person because, unfortunately, I don't care how hard of times they get into. I don't care how much money gets stolen from them. Do not allow this person near you because their darkness is going to seep into you. That's what happens. Monkey see, monkey do. It's like when they say that women who work together or live together start menstruating together. Like, you don't understand how much people start to sync up when they're together. So this person's very defensive, okay? And they're going to be very hard to talk to and try to figure out. And that's why it's like, man, honestly, they're going to die. They're going to get put to death. And that death sentence is going to play out. And there's no fucking way you're in Canada because we don't have the death penalty up here. So, all right, anything else for this really? Like, I mean, no wonder it's the devil. That's what I said. Like, this person is devil related. Like, they have some type of demonic presence in their life. Like, they have a demon, and that's why they hurt what they do. That's why they do what they do. They have no control of themselves. They don't know how to get out of this. And this was a karmic relationship that you had to acknowledge and break down. Whether it was part of your mission, part of your life, you had to do this, okay? There it is right there. Queen of Wands, demonic possession. I can't make this shit up if I tried. So they are demonically possessed, okay? And that's why they're being taken down. This I'm going to call them a pedophile because that's what it is. It's pedophilia, no matter what. So you engage in pedophilia, you hurt children, or you watch children get hurt, or you get off by children being abused. That is by far the lowest of the low. And anybody can tell you about the stories of anybody talking about pedophiles in prison. Pretty sure for the most part they get killed, they get fucked up the ass, they get raped, they get beat up, they get everything. They get fucking sodomized, they get fucking, and then they get killed. And so shall it be. You want to fuck with a kid? You're like next to garbage. You're below garbage. You're sewage. You're below sewage. That's so gross. So somebody's getting the old lethal injection. And yeah. It was part of your mission to get this person away from you. Because hidden secrets are hidden secrets. Like, how do you know anybody? That's what's so sick and twisted about it. Like, how do you know anybody? You think you know, like, people are so cocky and think they know people, and you're like, yeah, do you know about their secret fucking door in their kitchen that's got the kid behind the wall? Like, oh, but they're so awesome, though, you know them so well, right? Like, people are fucked up. The things that they do just to get around people, too, so then they're not alone. Just hang out with a bunch of monsters. Anyways. That's me. That's my channel. This is what I do. If you want a personal reading, you can hit me up, whitneymoonshine@gmail.com. One word. It's in the description box below. And all my readings and what I do is what you do, what I do is in the about section. So you can get prices on that. And yeah, that's it. That's all I'm going to say. Let this motherfucker burn, bitch. Love each other. Peace.